Hello everyone and welcome to a different kind of Minecraft episode. My name is Flying Magpies and I'm here going to start testing out some of the new features that just came out in Bedrock 1.8. As you can see, I've got my creative world in peaceful. I'm going to start with operator level so I can actually get everything. I'm going to use experimental gameplay because that will give me the crossbow, which doesn't appear in normal 1.8. And I'll have a look at that. And one of the things that I've noticed now is that random tick speed can be set up, so you could have 1000 if we want, and we're going to keep it as 1. I'll keep this as a single player world but no resource pack. So let's get straight into this thing. Now, this is just a completely new world, and I'm going to teleport myself to a village, I believe, as soon as I get into the game. And here we are in the village. As you can see, the villagers themselves haven't been updated, and the crops and all that haven't updated. The buildings have not been updated. Let's just have a quick look at see what is in this chest. Not that much good stuff. Oh, go down. But anyway, moving on from there. So that it hasn't been updated, but however, one thing that should be around are cats. And there we go. We can see some cats. That is one of the kinds of cats. There's just the black ones, I think, in this one. Let's keep scanning around looking for new ones. No, it looks like there's just one kind of cat. Now, according to the patch notes, or according to the notes, I should be able to get fish. So let's get some tropical fish, I believe. Walked up to them. I might need to be in game survival for this. So let's go to game mode CS. They don't seem too keen on tropical fish. So I'll go back and get some normal fish. Oh, and here we have a cat that's not running away from me. So I should... oh wait, no, now it is. That was a failed one. Looks like the worst thing you have to do is actually catch up to them. This is not as I hoped it would go. So let's keep going. There we go. Now, and as you can see, the cats now have a collar on their head. So let's stand this up, and apparently it should bring gifts to you. I'm not sure we're going to be able to see that, but we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, after a really long time for hunting, I finally found a decent sized jungle. And so now I'm going to have to be looking for some, what do you call them? So the pandas and all that. I thought that was a panda, and for the bamboo and all that. Oh, wait a minute. There's a panda down here. Yes, there is. So there we go. It's a nice looking panda. I don't know if it's going to do anything, and there it is, just nicely sitting up and looking quite cute. So anyway, I'm going to keep looking for some bamboo because hopefully there's some in here. And then I can show you the naturally occurring bamboo as well as what some of the things that come with it. Well, it turned out that forest didn't have any bamboo, so I'm going to have to I've gone into a creative world now, and I'm going to have a look what the stuff does. So these are the bamboo. I'm not sure what I can do with it at the moment. So let's see, some bone meal. Hopefully this works and I can do stuff. There we go. So if you just keep bone mealing, it's going to keep growing taller and taller until it all goes up to its top. So that's how you can grow it. So it's just like, I suppose, a normal crop. And can I break the bottom block? And it would all come down. So that's nice and easy, nice and quick. And I've now got quite a bit of bamboo. Now looking at this, the panda spawn egg looks quite nice. And we're going to have a look at some of the various types. I think that's one. I don't know if these two are different. Yeah, they do look a bit different on their markings. This one looks a bit sad, I guess. That one's the same. I know this was an angry one, so if you attack it in survival, it would attack me. That one, his tongue is sticking out. That's cute. And that's the same. That's one we've seen before. Again. Ah, there we go. It's not one where a bit of snot's coming out with green eyes. I think from the look of the sick panda. There's another one of those. What I'm really looking for is red eye panda, because I heard. Oh, look, an upside down panda. They're nice. Yeah, I'm looking for an upside down, a red eyed panda. because I believe there's some of those as well. So I'll keep spawning them in and then get back when I have got one. One thing the bamboo is useful for is feeding these pandas. So as you can see, I'm just spamming a whole stack of bamboo into their midst, and they're sitting up and eating it, sitting on their hind legs and eating it. Another thing the bamboo is used for is making scaffolding. I can't quite remember the recipe, so I'm going to leave it for now. But the scaffolding is probably one of the most useful blocks I've seen in a while. As you can see, I can jump through it, I can climb them, and the best bit is I can also put it off to the side. I can put it off to the side 4 blocks. If you put a 5th one, it falls down to the bottom and forms a new ladder, a new way. So you can go, what you can do is you can go up them, and you can walk on top of them, and you can fall straight through it as well. So this is going to be incredibly useful for when we have massive structures of buildings and you all want it to come down, because if we hit this block, all of those attached to that one will come down, and then this one has 1 support, so if we hit that, it'll all come down, it'll fall as the scaffolding. So that's an incredibly useful addition. Now for this next part of the episode, I switched into night because that's going to help this episode a lot. Now as you can see, I've got the new weapon, the crossbow, and I've got rockets in my left hand because the crossbow can shoot rockets. So let's give it a go. We're going to shoot straight up into the sky. Then you need to click and hold, and then the rockets will go into your crossbow. So I was holding right click there. I've now released right click, and as you can see, the weapon keeps the rocket into its weapon, and then you can just let go, right click again, and it'll go up into the sky. So that's quite a powerful new thing, and of course it also works with arrows. So let's change to arrows, click release, and there we go, an arrow into the sky. Now the crossbow comes with 3 enchantments. It comes with quick charge, which goes up to level 3. It goes with multi-shot, which is a single level enchantment, and it goes with piercing level 4. So we're going to give each of those a go and then combine them. So quick charge, as you probably saw earlier how slow it took to reload the crossbow. What quick charge does is it quickly recharges how fast it takes for you to reload the bow. The multi-shot, as you can probably guess, is a multiple shots weapon. So 3 arrows there came out instead of 1. However, it only uses 1 arrow. So that's quite a very good enchantment. The next one along is piercing, I believe. Piercing. I'm not quite sure what this one does, but there we go. So if you have 2 things in a row, 2 animals in a row, it'll go through the first and go into the second. So let's see if we can, how far does this go? So you can see there, it went through 2 pandas and killed the 3rd one behind it. So this one can go through many animals at a time. Now as I did do a bit of enchanting together, and multi-shot and quick charge can go together. So that's quite a nice one. So you can quickly recharge and get a whole stack of things at the same time. Let's have a go at putting, multi-shot and piercing together. And they don't. So multi-shot, let's say have a go at quick charge and piercing. So quick charge, piercing, and they do go together. So that's another one you can put together. That's quite a good weapon, I reckon. Now let's go to mending and infinity. And I'll only try on one of these. I don't want that. I want this. So multi-shot, and it does go with mending, but it doesn't go with infinity. So that is just like a normal bow, you can only have one of mending or infinity. And there's a couple more things that we need to go through. Firstly, there is the dyes. As you can see, there's been added the blue dye, the black dye, and the white dye, and they still keep the lapis, the ink sacs, and the bone meal. So how to make that is the dyes is you just put in the original one, and you can see white dye coming out. And same for the ink sacs and for the lapis. Now, of course, this serves a purpose in the future, because it didn't come out in this episode. In this update, there will be new flowers. So there'll be white. I believe there'll be white flowers. There'll be a black flower and a blue flower. the black flower, I believe, will be a wither flower. So if you walk over it, it's going to start withering you, and that, I believe, is only when the wither starts kills another mob around it. So that will be quite interesting. The white and blue flowers, I believe, will be found in different biomes in the overworld, so that will be quite an interesting thing to look for, instead of having to kill skeletons for bone meals or go digging for lapis, especially since lapis is more useful for enchanting. And of course there are 3 new achievements. Where have you been? So when you tame a cat, it'll give you stuff in the morning. So there's that one, top of the world, to place scaffolding to the world limit, and zoologist, breeding 2 pandas with bamboo. So those 3 look to be reasonably easy to get. As you can see, they're not worth too much. So that should be rather easy, and that gives me another 3 achievements to get. So looks like I'll be looking forward to getting them. But I think that's all I've got time for today. I think I've covered every part of the Bedrock 1.8 episode. Bedrock 1.8 update. If I haven't, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll cover that in the next new video. But if you have liked this video, remember to like and subscribe, and keep watching for my normal Minecraft Adventures episodes. Goodbye!